Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album 2. Let's continue the story and let's see how's going to be the reaction. What's going to be the reaction of Yoko for our team making a CD? So let's see what she thinks.
1日で2曲は仕上げてます。ほとんど寝てない。
Damn. Okay, okay, she's going to be impressed.
乗ってる時は寝る必要なんてないわよ。私だって今でも10日間なら弾き続けられる。もうやんないけどね。
Okay, that's bullshit. I don't believe it.
社長。
とにかくコンサートの方は間に合いそうね。
そちらは今は作詞に時間がかかってるらしくて。
ボーナストラックに一番時間かけてどうするんだか。
個人的にはコンサートに集中してほしいんですけど。
でもその曲作りがあるからこそカズサのモチベーションがここまで上がってる。
Pretty much, yeah.
そこなんですよね。これでもし新曲ができなかったらコンサートまでガタガタになってしまいそうで。
I'm not sure why. Would that be a catastrophe? I mean, like, concert and making the CD are two separate things, right? Unless, like, they have this, like, scheduled in the program for the concert too. But I don't think so. They said, like, this only for the CD, right? Or I just don't, like, I missed some information. Why would, like, making CD is going to, like, make catastrophe if they didn't make it? Like, it's a separate issue. Like, concert is its own thing.
前例あるからね。
結局今はあの3人のやりたいようにやらせるしかないってことで。
ほんと我が娘ながら厄介な子ね。
社長が手を焼くほどってことは将来は社長より大物になるかもしれないで。
なってくれなくちゃ困るわよ。もう我が事務所唯一の商品になっちゃったんだから。さてそろそろ戻りましょう。ついでに薬もらいに病院寄ってくれる？
声かけないんですか？カズサさんに。
私があの子なら怒鳴り返すわね。
And that.
いいところ
Sure.
だから邪魔するなって。
Sounds like Kazusa, yeah.
そろそろ休憩しようよ、カズサ。コーヒー入れたから。
うん、サンキュー。
砂糖は控えめにしといたからね。4杯だけ。
Down to four spoons. Wow, very generous. It's bitter. Damn.
だいぶ調子上げてきたね。
Diabetes
ピ
queen.
アノの素人が聴いてもどんどん迫力が増してきてるのわかるよ。
まあこっちの練習時間だけはたっぷりあるからな。新曲の方が遅れてるせいで。で、春樹は
控え室でうなってる。とりあえず邪魔しないように一人にしとこう。
まあとっくにデッドライン破ってるからな。今さら頑張ったところで間に合うのやら。
間に合うよ絶対。
せつなは本当に春樹のことを信頼してるんだな。でも今からじゃ私の曲が間に合わないかも。
Oh, right, because we still don't have the lyrics and we need to still compose the melody. God damn it, yeah.
やだな、そこも含めて信頼してるんだよ。
は？
だって私知ってるもん。カズサは春樹くんのためなら限界。届かない恋の時もそうだったこと知ってるもん。
そんなこと。
知ってるんだよ。授業中もずっと作曲してて先生とやり合っちゃって。
Oh, okay.
あれでも3日くらいかかったんだ。限界超えても1日で間に合わせられる自信はないな。
Okay. Well, 3 days is still like surprising. And she didn't have like really deadlines back then.
彼のためだったってのは否定しないんだ。
Yeah. Nice line. Nice line.
やっぱ苦いってこれ。
わかったよ。 ほら、角砂糖。あと1個だけだよ。
Yeah, we gotta feed some diabetes to Kazusa again.
さすが。せつな、愛してる。
もう。ねえ、なんだかキャンプみたいだね。
Pretty
真
much.
冬だけどな。星どころか空も見えないけどな。
ほら、そこは気分ってことで、みんなで集まって、みんなでご飯食べて、みんなでおしゃべりして、
寝てはいないけどな。
こんな生活がずっと続けばいいのにな。
せつな
Oh my god, you back to this again? Please don't give me PTSD from the IC. God damn it.
3人で一緒に暮らせたら楽しいだろうな。
Oh my god.
ちょっと広めの家を借りてさ、ピアノも置ける。家賃は心配しなくていいよ。私と春樹くん働いてるし、全然大丈夫。それに食事だって朝と夜は私が。
バカなこと言ってんなよ。常識で考えろよ。
別に夢見るくらい。
せつな、お前どこまで私を甘やかすつもりなんだ？
I mean, you're kinda helpless with all this.
私、春樹が好きだって言ったんだぞ。お前が妬ましいって言ったんだぞ。
言われたね。思いっきり。
Quite passionately, yeah.
お前はバカだ。大バカだ。こんな嫌な奴をまだ自分のそばに置いておこうとするなんて。
バカじゃないよ。私は最初から5年前からそう言ってたよ。
Back to 5 years
3人が
ago.
いいって。ずっとこのままでいたいって。あの頃からブレてないよ。
You're really back to this, huh? Yeah, it would be nice. But because you wanted this last time, you didn't consider Kazusa's feelings back then. And you didn't really knew. I mean, you knew, but you didn't really consider them really. As you do now. And that was extremely painful. Now, maybe it will be possible, like, Kazusa accepted the reality and she's like out of the bubble basically, so it might be possible, but it's still not the best outcome. I don't think like they should stay free like forever and stuff. Like they still still should go separate ways. But like, you know, without having grudges against each other and like, you know, just accepting the things as they are. But like staying together like this in the long term, that would be bad. It's still pretty much the same situation, though understanding is different.
信じきれてないところもずっと迷ってるところも含めてな。せつなこそ春樹のために無理してるじゃないか。本当は我慢の限界。
無理じゃない。我慢なんかしてない。
You're lying.
意地っ張り。
意地でもない。これが今の私。カズさんの知らないあれから5年後の私だよ。
Okay. I mean, you are stubborn. So, yeah, you grew in the 5 years. Because, like, you had time to grow actually with other people and with Haruki next to you and stuff. But you're still the same, essentially.
5年か。
確かにさ、昔の私は今の私とは違った。3人でいることを2人に求めておきながら、自分は彼と2人になることを求めた。カズさんのことを出し抜いた。
そんな出し抜いたのは。
でもね、今の私はみんなが幸せにならなくちゃ納得できない。
みんなって。
私も春樹くんもカズさも家族、お父さん、お母さん、高弘とその彼女、イオ
Why we can't?
拓也くんも、それからまあ友も、もちろんカズさんのお母さんだって。
I don't think like we ever mentioned Koharu as Takahiro girlfriend. We always call her his girlfriend. Why can't you just give us a name already? We know. Come on.
お前。
何でも欲しがるわがままな女だと思う？それとも薄っぺらい偽善者だって思う？
思わない。そんなこと思うわけがない。
Like, Takahiro being like with Koharu is basically like destiny of Ogiso's family, I guess. Like, every like Ogiso member family from this generation have to be with some kind of Haruki. Some kind of Haruki version. In this road.
ただ
強いなって。叶わないなって。5年でこんなに差がついちゃったんだな。
Yeah, I can agree with this. Like, Kazusa were unable to grow basically in like social department and stuff. In 5 years.
自立した女でもない。彼に守られるのも愛されるのも大好きなベッタベタな女の子だよ、私。
だったら。
ただいろいろとめんどくさい女になっちゃったんだよ。それだけ。
刹那。
私はね、春樹くんのことが大好きだよ。悪いけどカズサに負けてる気なんか全
A
然ない。
love talk.
そんなの勝ち負けじゃないだろ。
けどカズサのことも大好きだよ。春樹くんを好きな気持ちに負けてないくらい大好きだよ。
Let's run to Vienna. Hell yeah, let's go.
刹那。
春樹くんは自分を差し置いて自分の一番大切な人に尽くしてくれる。でも私は彼とは違う。自分も幸せにならなくちゃ嫌。けれど
Yeah.
一番大切な人だけを幸せにするのも違う。
That is such a good line. Yeah, that's true. Haruki is satisfied as long as other person's happy. Like, he doesn't really want to. I mean, he wants to, but for him, like, it's fine if someone else is good. He only wants to make the person most precious to him happy. Damn.
私を幸せにするにはね、たくさんの人の幸せが必要なの。
そうだな。
呆れた？
当たり前だ。バカだお前。
バカだね。
もしかしたら春樹以上のバカかもしれないな。
それはないと思うんだけど、それって相当のお人よしってこと。
あいつのことをそうやって許せる時点でその通りだって言ってるみたいなもんだけどな。
自覚少しだけならあるかも。
なあ、刹那。たとえどんなにバカでも信じられないほどのお人よしでもやっぱり
Yeah.
私はお前のことが妬ましい。
For many things.
けど今の私はお前と戦うことはできない。
ありがとう。今はまだ
Mm.
それだけで。
だって今の私は刹那を愛してる。
Aw.
春樹を愛する気持ちに負けないくらいな。
Aww. Aww. She gave the line back once again. Just like last time in the hotel.
カズさん、
なんだ。
奇遇だね。
Yeah, you just talked but like that before. We know.
さっき聞いたよ。
Yeah.
バカな上に忘れっぽいんだな、刹那は。
Okay. That was nice.
おい、できたぞ。
Hell yeah.
やっと。あれ、
Okay, what's happening? The moment I bolted into the studio while carrying a notebook filled with the lyrics I poured my heart and soul into for a day and a half, I spoke for the first time in about 2 hours, but my voice ended up being sucked into the booth and disappeared. Oh, they're sleeping. Okay. Come to think of it, I was so focused on writing the song that I didn't notice. But come to think of it, I think I stopped hearing the piano halfway. Because I was supposed to be concentrating on practicing in preparation for the concert that will be held in 2 days, while Cessna was supposed to keeping an eye on her through the night. Instead, the two of them are now completely defenseless, as they remain around sound sleep, their fingers intertwined and their shoulders huddled together. This is a disaster. We're supposed to be practicing for 2 important events, and we can't let a single minute or a second go to waste with the way things are now. Moreover, if you compound with this mistake, with my mistake, then we'll have to work 10 times harder for every second if we are to make it. Even so, my lips and my feet remain utterly still as I gaze upon the sight before me. The looks on their faces as they sleep are so peaceful that even attempting to wake them up would be grave sin in itself. That's why all I could bring myself to was gently and quietly pick up the blanket on the floor and cover them with it. Aww. The happiness I feel from seeing them regain what they lost because of me, yeah. Ah, that was such a good line. Ah, I love it. Mixed with the loneliness of being the one left out, a confusing mix of emotions reverberates in my chest. So I pick up my own sleeping bag and head over to the anteroom where the heating is not functional. The divine spectacle is one that I cannot disturb, and that's because I don't know how I could bring myself to face the 2 girls who, with their own strength, have managed to regain what I've destroyed. Dreaming of the certain future where I will be scolded with, "Why didn't you wake us up?" when morning arrives, I slowly shut my eyes. Okay, next day. Yeah, how about the article and the CD? Like, we are really like on like last day now.
あ、はい。何でしょうか。
Our kid already knows.
ずいぶん疲れてるみたい
Yeah.
な。なんだか顔が黒いぞ。
Makes sense.
油性だったから。
Wait, what?
は？
Huh? Just the same. When I woke up from my 2 hours of sleep, Kazusa was already working on composing the unfinished song, while Cessna had already prepared some coffee for me. Although they didn't berate me over falling asleep on my own accord, they ended up giggling when they looked at my face for some reason in exchange. It was only when I went to the bathroom to wash my face and looked at my reflection in the mirror that I finally understood that, they behaved the way they did. Okay, so... okay, so that's the old typical joke on like sleeping people like just draw on the face. Okay.
あ、それでさ、で収録の方はどうなった？徹夜で張り付いてる効果は出たか？
それならボーナストラック以外は終わりました。けど、
そうか、完成したか。
Yeah, like for Hamada and for everyone else, like bonus track is just bonus. You don't need it.
ええ、ピアノ曲の方は全部。
そっかそっか。いやー、よかったらほっとしたよ。それじゃもう延期はないな。
Let Haruki say his butts because he really wants to say something.
はあ。
Hamada somehow I imagined was put under a lot of stress because of me. Responds to my explanation with a wide smile on his face despite my mentions of although and however.
今回はまあいろいろトラブって大変だったけど、北原にとってはいい経験になったんじゃないか？
そうですね。こんなに早いうちから大きな仕事を任せてもらって。
まあ、恩はグラフ本誌の方で返してくれ。お前がアンサンブルに取られてた間の仕事、随分と溜まってるからな。
Okay.
ええ、来月になったら。
It seems that Hamada-san thinks that the task related to the next issue of Assemble has now come to a proper conclusion. Well, I won't deny that. I've intentionally worded things the way I have to avoid unnecessary confrontations, though.
明日は追加公演だよな。
ちょっとわかりません。まだ残してる仕事があるから。
なんだよ、薄情なやつだな。 ずっと張り付いてたんだろ？しかも元同級生。
仕事ですから。
At this point, our relationship can't get any deeper than it already is.
まあいいか。とにかくお疲れ様。今週末はゆっくり休んでいいぞ。
Can't
あり
really.
がとうございます。
Amanda-san ended up being in good spirits from the start to finish, which is a rare sight around here recently. I'm sure he's convinced the CD will be done with or without the bonus track. Yeah, the problem is they don't plan to release it without the bonus track, probably. I have to shut off the power of my cell phone tomorrow, yeah. I would have to deal with Hamada-san understandably inconsiderable rage. Inconsolable rage. In the middle of our final hurdle if I didn't.
じゃあ何？今日の収録は中止？
Oh? What?
申し訳ありません。まだ曲が完成してなくて。
Oh, like you are like going to occupy like the studio for today or
うっ
something?
そー、勘弁してよ。俺今月そんな現場ばっかり。
Yeah, yeah, okay. She want like someone else wanted to use it already. Okay.
収録中にスタジオの中で作曲とか、どこの大型英二だよ。
山口さん、その例え古くありません？
いや、俺 AD になって初仕事があの人の現場でさ、初日で逃げ帰ろうかと思った。
やっぱり相当古いじゃないですか。
それで次収録できるのいつなの？今月中死守って聞いてるけど、2月って明日で終わりだよ。
今年がウルー年でよかったよね。出なければバッドエンド確定だ。
明日、間違いなく明日には、皆さんにはお休みの予定のところ申し訳ありませんが、もうあと1日だけ付き合ってください。
明日なら絶対間に合うの？
はい、必ず。カズサに、トーマさんに代わ。
そりゃあ私たちは今月いっぱい予定取ってあるからいいけど。
彼女、明日コンサートだよね。
Yeah. They will be concerned about that. So that's the new song, huh? Wow, it's really like sober. Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
というわけで、
I'm really curious how they're going to call it
変更は OK。
and about what it's going to
明
be.
日の22時からってことで。
We'll have to do song analysis again.
うわ
It seems there's a cut in the title now.
工場への納品は
Oh, got
さ
them
っ
it.
きの10時だけど、私たち以外の作業の都合も考えると、実質収録に使える時間は2時間程度。
One second, I want to hear this. Okay.
それってつまり。
締め切りはリアルで2月いっぱい。1秒でも3月に入ったらアウトだと思って。
Okay. This utterly hilarious arrangement of the deadline almost made me laugh. Not that I could bring myself to actually do it though. Even so, while we know we are in a situation that we can't help but laugh at, it still weighs heavily on us.
今のちょっといいかな。
カズさ、
Okay.
ここで店長入れるか。
おい、聞いてんのかよカズさ。
She's so
明日のこ
focused.
とだぞ。
今私に話しかけるの。
Just let her do the job.
そんなこと言ってる場合じゃないだろ。お前が一番関係あるんだぞ。
へえ、面白いこと言うな、ハルキ。私が今ここでそんなこと言ってるのは誰のせいだと思う？ お前が今朝起こしてくれないから2時間遅れ。お前担当の詩がなかなかできなくて10時間。お前がロゴの発注を忘れて12時間遅れ。締めてちょうど24時間。お前が順調なら今頃収録は終わってただろうな。
Damn.
進めるね。いいかな。
Savage. Keep moving forward, yep. When Cessna saw me being berated by Kazusa, she didn't show the slightest hint of wanting to stop her or defend me. After all, she's noticed something. She's noticed that very mischievous and excited smile Kazusa's wearing as she's scolding me.
だからみんなで最善を尽くそう。明日の22時までに作曲を終わらせて完全に弾けるように練習して。
けどカズサはコンサートが
15時に会場入りだから、それまでには曲を仕上げてもらう。できるよね、カズさん。
できるじゃなくてやるんだよ。大丈夫だ。完成するまでは会場に行かないから。
Really? Wow, that shows that this is like way more important to her than the concert itself. Even though the concert is like the biggest like event here that's going to count on her public view basically.
いや行けよ。コンサートサボろうとすんな。
冗談だ。ちゃんと間に合わせるから。だからお前たちは私がコンサートやってる間にちゃんと新曲をマスターして。
That's the inevitable conclusion would eventually arrive at the moment we would have to go through our final schedule.
曲ができてもお前が弾けなくちゃ意味がないだろ。
Yeah.
セツナが歌えなければもっと意味がないよな。だから私が戻るまでずっとお前たちはここで練習し。
それって。
Yet again, we
私が戻ってくるまでに弾けるようになってないと承知しないからな。
will be unable to attend Kazusa's concert. Okay. So yeah, so I was like wondering like why not making the CD would like impact the concert. So I was right that it's like not relevant to each other really. Like she can go to the concert, they just cannot attend this. Yeah, that sucks. They would like to, but on the other hand, Kazusa's like openly fine with this time, you know? It's not like, yeah, if you don't come to my concert, I will break again, basically, you know? Like she did before because she really wanted to play for Haruki and stuff. This time, like, this album is more important to her. Because this is going to be their song. Yeah, I like this situation. Like, Haruki and Sosna probably would like to go to this concert, but they probably know the importance of this album too, for her. Sosna calmly accepts Kazusa's words. She realized from the very beginning that things were bound to end this way, or perhaps it's better to say that she's aware that we've run out of options.
Kazusa.
Actually, I've also realized it myself. I've simply been running away from admitting it.
あの時とは違うよ。
Yeah. Kazusa gives me accurate reply to the several seconds I spent in silence. She's talking about the concept from a month ago. Yep. Kazusa's little blunder, which the average person wasn't able to notice, and which the critics had nothing but bad things to say about. All because I never came to see her play. All because I decided to spend time alone with Cessnas instead.
今はその場にいなくてもお前のことを感じられるから。
Nice. However, Kazusa seems to be brimming with confidence, so much that she's capable of saying such problematic statement right in front of Cessna.
だから明日は間違いなく最高のコンサートになる。
Let's go.
お前たちは聞けなかったことを後で悔しがればいい。
I really like this change. Yeah, like in like past like few episodes, Kazusa grew so much. She hasn't even rehearsed. Unlike the last time, she's not fully prepared whatsoever outside of practice. Not to mention the mountain of problems with her physical and mental health caused by sleep deprivation. Even so, what is this confidence she has? What is this confidence she has?
そんな心配そうな顔するな。 3人揃えば何でもできるって言ったのはお前だろ。
カズさ。
明日会場にお前たちはいなくても私たちは3人で演奏
Yeah,
してる。
see?
だから何でもできるんだよ。
I wonder how I should describe this faith she has towards us.
さあ、夜が明けてきた。そろそろラストスパートかけないとな。
Last sprint. Well, that's the day of the concert, huh?
この前より入ってないんじゃないか。
Okay, so we have Io and Takeya back. How much I've recorded? Okay, that. If I would end here, that would be a very short episode. Nah, I will just continue.
まだ開演の30分以上前だから。
Oh, okay.
もうしばらくしたら満席になるでしょ。
そうなのか。でもこの前はもっとこうなん
I mean, people were more excited about because of the blunder. People are less excited now.
人の数ってよりは静けさじゃない？前よりも落ち着いた感じの客が多いかな。
つまりそれってトーマカズサっていう流行に飛びついた客が減って純粋なクラシックファンが残ったってこと。
あと変なマスコミとかさ、前は明らかにコンサートに興味なさそうなのたくさんいたし。
じゃあ今回はようやく落ち着いてトーマのピアノが聴けるってことか。
え？
この前はそれどころじゃなかったからな。
どうせ落ち着いて聞いたって私たちには細かい違いはわからないって。
Get the difference.
それにそれどころじゃないのは今回も同じ。
Okay.
春樹来てるかな。
刹那もね。
そっちもまだ連絡取れてないのかよ。
Yeah, they really think that Kazusa and Haruki should be here. Probably, right? No, wait. They don't want them to be here. Yeah, they don't want to be here. Like Io and Takaya are so oblivious to the whole situation, this whole like arc, basically. They're so oblivious that they're like in contact with Kazusa and everything's fine, and they're still paranoid. Like, wow. Jesus, these two poor souls.
一度だけ取れたけどさ、2月いっぱいは会うことも話すこともできないってその一点張りで。
なんてこった。春樹とまるっきり同じこと言ってる。
何が起こってるのよあの二人。一体どうなってんの？
考えたくないけどさ、やっぱり。
けど今はもう同級生のトーマさんじゃないんだよ。私たちが気軽に会えるような。
Okay.
すいません。そちら W の32番ですよね。
ええ、そのはずですけど、あれ、もしかして俺たちの座席間違ってるかな。
ちょっと、あんたがここだって言ったから確かめもせずに座っちゃったじゃない。
飯塚拓也さんと水沢伊代さんですか？
Okay. Who is this?
お姉さん、誰？
よろしければ楽屋までご一緒願えませんか？トーマカズさんがぜひお会いしたいとのことで。
Oh! I was like confused. Like, I saw a new face. I didn't register like name Miyoko with this face. Oh my god. We have the manager face. Finally. Oh my god. She actually have a look. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Why everyone looks like Haruki to some degree? Anyway. Okay, meeting with Kazusa.
ギリギリどころか30分遅刻して会場入りしたくせに、いきなりプロデューサーに向かって言うセリフがそれ？
Okay. Let's see the meeting with Ayo and Takeya. With Kazusa.
なんとでも言え。
Finally.
今日は一人で客席に座らせるわけにはいかない。もちろん舞台袖もダメだ。
そんなに自信がないわけ？
Oh.
最後の方の曲が練習できてないとか。
Wait. I won't have you sitting alone out there today. Oh, so she's like checked if there's Io and Takaya and she's going to make them sit with her. Just in case, like, you know, emergency issues and stuff. Not only for that, but yeah.
どうしても聞きたいならボーイフレンドと一緒にいろ。ちゃんと2人分の席を用意するから。
Like some boyfriend. Okay.
いつの間にそんな理解のある娘に育ったのかしら。昔は私の男だったら誰彼構わず嫌ってたの。
2人目あたりまでは嫌ってなかった。じゃなくて、私のピアノを聴きたいなら付き添いを呼べってこと。
Yeah. Okay. So Takaya and Io.
男としての魅力とか私との相性とかどうでもいい。ただ、医者として腕がいいやつ限定で。
2時間くらいなら大丈夫よ。
なんてな。そう言うだろうと思って、もう高柳先生を呼んである。
Okay.
2人で仲良く2階席で見てろ。出口近くのな。
Never mind, I was wrong. Okay, so not Takaya and Io. Like that setup was like very weird. I thought like it could be the case because apparently she called for them, but yeah, that felt weird. I just accepted it in the face value, but yeah, that makes more sense. Just let her like stay with a doctor. Yeah, much more sense. Near the exit. Yeah.
仕方がないんだ。だって今日のコンサートはあんたの寿命を縮めてしまうかもしれないから。
何？そんなに自信ないの？私が貧血を起こして倒れちゃいそうなひどい。
逆だよ。血圧上がりすぎて倒れるか、娘に抜かれたショックで老け込むか、どっちかだと思う。
Damn.
随分と自信あるのね。
Yeah, she is.
そうだな。
カズさん。
悪いな、母さん。今日もってピアニストのトーマといえば陽子じゃなくて。
Damn.
そんな最高の
That's nice. Oh wow.
その場でくたばっても後悔しないけどな。
Wow. Yeah, Kazusa's like walking like she's ready. Finally. Oh my god.
私が困るんだ。だから自重してもらう。だって。
カズサさん、お連れしましたけど。
ありがとう、美代子さん。中に入ってもらって。というわけで続きは後で。悪いけど母さん、少し。
誰か呼んだの？
ああ。
Okay. Let's see. Hell yeah, let's go. I guess I'm going to talk about Setsuna and Haruki too. This song going to be awesome. I can already hear it. Unless Haruki going to fuck this up.
大丈夫？
大丈夫大丈夫。何しろ今更だから。
Come on, Haruki, there's no even like the hard solo part that you did last time. Come on, you can do it. The guitar strings exact their merciless revenge on my long evil fingers for producing such a poor music with them. The pain of the exposed nerves caused by the newly shed layer of skin before the previous can dry off is unimaginable. And it's a sensation I haven't experienced in a long time. Yeah, practicing a lot.
いや、やめとく。感覚が微妙に狂うから。
なら、一呼吸置こうか。落ち着いて、もう一度最初から。
わかった。
Setsuna isn't spoiling me beyond worrying about me. After all, she knows full well that this isn't the time for that. Wait 24 hours to practice 5 years ago. But this time, it's already 2:30 p.m. by the time Kazusa finished writing out the score and set out that, to attend her concert. I wonder if like Io and like Kazusa's going to send Io and Takaya here to help Haruki and Setsuna as a like backstage, you know, like you know, I don't know, make coffee or something. I don't know. how they could help otherwise. I mean, I guess like they can like boost the confidence or something. Anyway, I wonder like what plans Kazusa has. Maybe she just want to meet with them. Like, it's entirely valid. Now when finally she's like out of her shell, she remembers and she wants to meet once again with Ayo and Kazusa that she and Takaya that she knew 5 years ago. She finally realized that she has people around. Anyway, let's see. We only had 7.5 hours till 10 PM from there. That meant that we had less than a third of time we had compared to before to work as quickly as we could.
準備いい？
もうちょっと。
Even so, I'm going to be playing a song that's going to be recorded on the CD that will be for sale, even if it's only a bonus song.
あれ、こうかな。いや。
This might work for a professional. This might work for a professional, but to me, who is likely not much better than amateur, it's torture.
たく、ダメだダメだ。悪い、もう少しだけ待って。
落ち着こうよ。それと集中しよ
う。してるよ。
わかるけどね。そろそろ開演の時間だし。
The way I nonchalantly glanced at the time did not go unnoticed by Setna. 6:59 p.m. There's only a minute before the concert begins.
気持ちはわかるけど、今は忘れるくらい集中しないと弾けるようにならないよ。
I'm glad Setsuna behaves as she is right now.
たく、
She's such a good support for Haruki right now. I beggarantly strummed the guitar strings in response to Setsuna's wholly accurate statement.
カズサは死に文句言ってたよ。全然リズミカルじゃないって。まるで数式だって。
And now you complain about her like notes.
バカ言うな。数式はもっと機能的で美しいんだぞ。
Formulaic. I don't even know what that means. Formulaic and not rhythmical. So it's more like a poem or something? I don't know. It'll be 7 o'clock soon.
それじゃあ3人で演奏しよう。カズサに。
Oh, that's cool. I love it. Let's go. She's going to play, and so we are going to play. I can only believe in her right now. Believe that boundlessly confident expression of hers when she left. Believe the look on her face that told me I'm going to make stuff of legends.
私はリズミカルじゃない歌詞を頑張って歌い上げるから。
Okay.
じゃあ俺は。
That's why it's difficult for her, because it's not rhythmical. And because I'm going to be giving her a legendary performance. Also, I haven't really found what that was. I mean, that was something, but yeah. Like, repetitive sentences, I think, that could be like casual. It may feel repetitive, something like that. Anyway. I took longer break than I thought I would. I searched the thing, then I forgot about what I searched. And came back after like, I don't know how long. Anyway. It's exactly 7 o'clock right now. The concert has begun. Do your best, Kazusa. We haven't seen meeting with Io and Takaya though. There's Tomo. Okay, long time no see.
どうして今日に限って撮影が押すかな。
Okay. So you're late on concert, I guess. Yeah.
入退場は曲の合間だけです。
Damn.
そっか。今、何曲目
2曲目ですね。もうすぐ終わるはずなので、すぐに入れますよ。
そう。
Okay.
あ、終わりましたね。それじゃどうぞ。うわあ。
Concert seems to be a great success so far.
何これ実は完全に乗り遅れた
Yeah, so the excitement is so big that she thinks it's already over, like it's the end song. But no, it's just the second song and everyone is hyped up so much. Everyone love it.
おいいいよなんだよ上の空でまさか腰でも抜かし
もしかして竹谷も
あれってこの前と同じトーンなんだよな、
But this time, she can feel Haruki.
どうしよう鳥肌立ってるなんか息もつかせぬって感じなんだもん
スタンディングオベーションって本当にやるやついたんだ
Damn.
私たちが素人だからかななんか
I mean, everyone else is blown away, so it's not just you.
だとしてもそれも立派な才能だわかりやすく
ねえ竹谷
なんだ
私たちさっきまで彼女と話してたんだ
話したところか
It's still your friend from school. Oh yeah, nice.
来てくれてありがとう
Nice, we're getting actually this conversation.
こんな私とまた会ってくれて本当にありがとう
Oh,
友達じゃねえか
hell yeah. So that was just a short glimpse in that conversation. I should I don't know, do you remember when I was reacting to the visual novel openings, right? I'm doing this series from time to time. You can check the tier list playlist, basically, if you want to check that and find your visual novel openings or something like that. At one point, there was a suggestion for the opening for White Album 2. I think it was the first opening. I don't remember now what I said about this. I'm very curious. I need to go back and check because I was because on this series, if you don't know, on reacting to the visual novel openings that you suggest, I try to figure out the plot for the game as well based on the opening alone. I'm very curious what I thought about the game back in the day. I don't think I rated the opening high though. I'm very curious oh my god, now I'm really curious what I said about the game. Maybe you remember. I wonder if you remember. Or maybe you are going to recheck this. I don't remember which part though. First, second, third? Anyway, if you remember, you can let me know. I finally go through without mistakes. Okay, good. So we finished 2. Even though I only succeed on the 14th attempt, and even though I wasn't at all thinking about how to express my music, plus my fingers are just about to start to feel good again, given that the pain and numbness in them have finally subsided.
お待たせせつな今度こそ歌と合わせられそうだ早速やってみようかせつな
ごめん
Oh.
聞いてなかった
Spacing out?
今何曲目かなって
8
8時半過ぎだから多分そろそろ最後の
集中しようぜ
It was Cessna who casually glanced at the time this time, and I did not miss that.
なんだよやっぱりせつなも心配なんじゃないか
Now it's Haruki that's supporting her. I love it. Okay, this is so good. Kazusa has spent all her time composing up until 6 hours ago, so she didn't get much practice for the concert. In fact, she didn't even play a single time before she left the studio. On the contrary, she had single-mindedly devoted herself to composing our song, and had not practiced even once since yesterday. It's clear that she is recklessly directing her energy into the wrong place, or that could prove to be a far greater mistake than our lack of preparation.
コンサートが成功するのは確信してる。だってカズサだもん。
それじゃあ
考えてたのは今日のことじゃなくて明日のこと、明後日のこと。
来週
カズサずっと日本にいるよね。コンサートが終わっても
You still believe that, huh?
私たちのそばにいるよね。
I think like it's going to be more of the bittersweet ending. I don't think like Kazusa's going to stay in Japan. I think like Kazusa may stay in Japan for some time. I think if like it can go like two ways. It can be like Kazusa's going to leave anyway and come back at some point if like she gets some news about her mother to stay with her in her final days. Or maybe she's going to stay in Japan until, like, you know, something going to happen to her mom. We don't know if Yoko is going to live long or not. It's really hard to determine. So maybe she's going to actually stay in Japan and Cessna, which is basically going to be accomplished as well in this. But I have a feeling that Kazusa's going to leave. Though without resentment and the pain that was before. I have a feeling like that could be the case. We'll see. But still, I'm not sure like what she's going to do about Yoko. So maybe going to stay, but I don't know. Can't really tell right now. However, Cessna's not worried about Kazusa's lack of practice, but about what she's going to do after all this is over. Even after we've pitted our thoughts against one another, and even after we piled our hearts together. Cessna and I both can't bring ourselves to believe in the faith Kazusa has in us until we reached the very end. After all, Kazusa has yet to give us the last word. She hasn't told us what she's going to do after the end of the concert and after the end of the recording session. She hasn't told us how she's going to face everything from now on. Yoko-san, as Japan.
大丈夫だよね。大丈夫だよね。春樹くん。私たち
Yeah,
これからも
she really wishes that's going to be the truth. I still think she's going to leave for one reason or another, but it's not going to be, like I said, like before. Let's forget about that for now and sing. As much as I know that I have to tell her that right now, I'm unable to get my lips to spell out those words. We're truly walking on a typed rope now, right now, but the unease that awaits us once we cross it is even greater. That's why we're harboring the contradictionary desire of not wanting to finally get out of this mess of situation.
春樹くん
After all, each and every one of us understands. The moment the concert ends, and the moment the recording session ends, our festival will end with it. Our hearts, combined into one through the elevation of our passionately blazing emotions, will inevitably split into three once more. And we won't be able to guarantee that we'll be capable of becoming one the next time we gather again. No, it's possible that we won't ever be able to return to what we used to be. Even if our hearts, scattered like divided fragments, could combine once again, they'll be unable to combine together to become a complete whole, like they are now. We don't know how will turn out to be whenever we'll end up as a large fragment and a small one, or simply three small fragments gathered together. But should there turn out to be a larger fragment? Would the smaller fragment, the one left alone, be able to stay by the larger one? Would it attempt to bear such a reality? Okay, change the tone. If I can convey by words that she should sing, I can only wave the words needed with my fingertips.
あなたといる時の私ならそんなことも思えるこんな一枚の葉もつけない枯れた木にも奇跡は起きるほら白いたくさんの
I can understand beats, but not everything. I will need lyrics, full lyrics for this. Yeah, okay. That sounds nice though. Okay. Tesla voice may be copyrighted, so I don't know if I can leave it, but we'll see. The two of us have to quell our worry, concentrate, and improve ourselves. Standing on equal ground with Kazusa might be impossible, but will still convey all of our feelings of passion and joy. And stuff, and love we felt during the festival 5 years ago. I think like the song that they're going to make, right, is going to be the ending song for Cessna Road for CODA. I think that's what they like doing here. I think this is going to be like the ending song or something.
みよこさん、今のうちにタクシー呼んでおいて。コンサート終わったらこのまま移動するから。
Suddenly the voices are loud. I mean, they're always loud. I do like redo my settings for audio. Like, I don't know, like, way too loud. I will do this like for the next, like, I don't know, road or something maybe. I'll just keep it as it is for now. Anyway, that's my problems.
お疲れ様です。いよいよ最後の曲ですね。
Also, by the way, like I said, like I didn't register her face with the name, and also that's not the face that I expected when I heard her. I visualized her so differently.
と言ってもこれからが長いんだけどね。第4楽章まで一気だし。
ここまでは完璧でしたよ。こんなに観客の反応がすごいのは社長でも年に 1,2 度あるかないかです。
Damn.
ありがと
う。でもこんなに好評だと問題はアンコールですね。
もし呼ばれたら謝っておいてね。今日はとてもそんなことしてる時間は。
虎の狸のなんとやらよね。まだ最後の曲で大こけする可能性も残されてるし。
Yeah, trying to shoot them to the ground. Be realistic.
とっくに病院に連れ戻されたかと思ったけど、思ったよりしぶといな。
みおちゃん、悪いけどのりくんの相手してて。廊下に待たせてるから。
あ、はい。それでは失礼します。
Okay.
休憩時間終わったらまた呼びに来ますね。
Yoko and Kazusa time.
どうだ？今のところ母さんが貧血を起こして倒れるような演奏はしてないつもりだけど。
私を超えたともまだまだ思ってないけどね。まあその意気込みだけでも買っておきます。
Okay. Yeah, you're not yet on my level, but yeah, sure, like you're doing real good.
言ってろ。本当なら共演して叩き潰してやりたいところだけど、あんたの名誉と健康のために自重しとく。
Damn.
カズさん。
けど覚えておけよ。あと 2,3 年のうちに。
あなた、やっぱりウィーンへ帰る。
Yep, see, I said that is going to be happening. Even Yoko thinks that.
本気。
I knew it.
私を超えたい？もっと高いところを目指したい？
ああ、上り詰めたいね。
レベルの高い観客に揉まれて、レベルの高い共演者に恵まれて、ずっと世界で戦っていたい？
だから言ったろ。もっと上手くなりたいんだ。ピアノくらいは自分の願いを叶えたいんだ。
そう。
ああ、そうだ。よかったな。これでトーマヨークオフィスはしばらくは安泰だ。
それじゃあ選択の余地はないわね。
うん。母さん、私は。
What you wanted to say? I wonder if like it might sound cheesy, I would say, in this situation, but also wholesome. I don't think like Kazusa ever told Yoko that she loves her per se. Did she say that right now to her? Like, Mom, I love you. Something like that, you know? Or you are precious to me. Like, she never like really said this openly like that to Yoko, I think. Like, we know she cares about her and stuff, but she never like expressed that this way. Maybe that was the case here. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Someone's outside. I guess Haruki. Because they finished practice. Or maybe it's not Haruki. Who's outside?
トーマさん入りました。
よーし、それじゃ収録始めるぞ。
Okay, let's go. Straight forward to the recording. Let's go. Unless I'm going to leave this in the next episode. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm ready. Let me check how much I recorded. Actually, maybe I will just keep recording and I will just split this episode into 2 or something. If it ends up going to be way too long. We'll see. We'll see.
とっくにできてますって。
こっちも OK です。
泣いても笑ってもあと2時間だ。締め切り迫ってるから、いつもみたいにズルズル徹夜とかないからな。
そっちの方がきついかも。
それじゃあ揃ったらテスト。
Let's go.
ああ、あれですか。会場からそのままタクシーに乗ってきたらしい。
Oh, okay.
なんて言って、実は彼に見せつけるためじゃないの。
I mean, Haruki didn't have any chance to see her like that. So yeah. I mean, she probably didn't think about this that way. Like, she just wanted to get here, but good point.
どうだこれ。実は結構重い。
Okay, never mind. She actually wants to show off. Yeah, I'm with you, Haruki. Since the first time I saw her like this. Cessna had already let out her amazement before I could, so I could only wordlessly stare at the dress she's wearing before me. No matter how I look at it, the person standing in front of me is the beautiful pianist Touma Kazusa.
似合ってるか、春樹。
Although the design and how revealing it is different from what she wore back then, it's still black in color like the last time. And while Kazusa now reacting in a way that's different from how she did in the past, my response, however, is no different than how I reacted back then.
今更ながら後悔したか？
何を？
こんないい女を袖にしたことをさ。
Wow.
ちょっと。
Yeah. You see the goodies? Wait, wrong character. You see the goods? I was doing everything in my power to feign ignorance, so I wish she didn't go out of her way to point it out. Even Cessna, not knowing whether to laugh or to feel dejected, only responded with a difficult expression. I can tell if Kazusa's words were meant as a joke or as self-deprecation, but for a mere moment, it froze the atmosphere in the booth.
さて、それじゃあ早速リハーサル行ってみようか。お前たち、ちゃんと弾けるようになってるんだろうな。
Nevertheless, Kazusa continues on with even more cheerful tone and expression as she rallies us. Though I can't tell if she's really capable of reading the mood in this case either. She seems to want a certain assignment she's very familiar with to be done and over with immediately. She looks as if she hasn't even considered what this assignment truly means to us, and, well, as what will become of the three of us once it's finally over.
それでカズさ、その
Great success.
コンサートの方は
She looks as if she doesn't even care about the immense job she just finished either.
ああ、聞くな聞くな。そのことに関しては今は何も話したくない。
Nice.
何しろ、どれだけ控えめに事実だけを話しても痛い自慢話にしか聞こえないだろうからな。お前たちにも聞かせてやりたかったな。あの鳴りやまない拍手、アンコールを求める声援。ま、それ無視して帰ってきたんだけど。
Yeah, kinda.
それじゃあ。
ああ、成功も成功、大成功。日本の観客も悪くないな。やったね、カズさん。なんだよ、刹那、涙目になって。そんなに私を信用してなかったのか？
カズサが紛らわしい言い方するからだよ。
As Kazusa teases Setsuna, who is still on the verge of tearing up, I take opportunity to quickly turn my face away to hide my expression. I wouldn't want Kazusa to make fun of me as well. Okay, they finished.
いいんじゃない。じゃあお待ちかねの本番行ってみようか。
Oh, that was still a practice, okay. A guitarist who lambasted for his lack of skill over and over again, pianist was forced to play a long time after time, despite doing nothing wrong. A singer who kept comfortably singing without thinking of anything else. Those three people had completely different reactions the moment they got okay for the rehearsal as expected.
間に合うよ、ハルキくん。私たちの歌、ちゃんと収録されるよ。
まあ、それがいいことか悪いことかは、これから評価されるんだけどな。
いいしっぺにそういうこと言われた
それじゃあどうする？ 10分くらいなら休憩入れてもいいけど。
このまま撮っちゃっていいよね。
刹那がすぐに歌えるならその方がいいだろうな。時間ないし。
俺もそれが希望。指が壊れる前に終わってほしい。
それじゃあ山口さん、すぐに始めちゃってください。
はいよ。じゃあ準備するから1分だけ待ってね。
It's 11:15. It's been an hour since the three of us started playing together. There's only 45 minutes left until established deadline. Compared to our time back during the school festival, where we had only managed to fully coordinate the morning of the day itself, the battle we've been facing is impossibly hectic.
いよいよだね。
The two office workers hailing from their respective companies simultaneously let out a sentimental sigh at managing to survive such a hectic battle up until now. They feel a sense of relief and satisfaction at coming this far, as well as the unease over the fact that things aren't over yet, as well as the slightest feeling of loneliness.
これで何もかも終わりだ。
Yeah. However, the remaining person among us flattery lets out words that that a finality that the two of us have been continuing to avoid. Yeah, she's going to tell them that she's leaving.
最後に一言いい
Yeah. Yeah.
カズさん
Sesna casts accusatory look at Kazusa. Yeah. Sorry, Sesna. I knew that this is not going to be like your wish isn't going to come true. Like that was like way too good to be true. Because Kazusa had used the word "and" too many times. Yep.
この1週間バカみたいに楽しかった
And this time she's not leaving without a word. Now they're actually going to say goodbyes.
地獄だったけど
All three of them. Oh, this is...
そんな
私が今ここにいられるのは全部刹那のおかげだ
We're going to meet probably someday in the future again. I would assume. In some way or another. Maybe she's going to come back for another concert, you know. Through the 1 month I've spent alone with her.
刹那がそばにいてくれたから私は元の世界に戻ってこれた
Kazusa had been gradually rotting away in the palm of my hand without anyone even realizing it.
何もかも投げ出した私を立ち直らせてくれたもう一度ピアノと向き合わせてくれた
By the time we'd realized that neither me, Yoko-san, or even Kazusa herself had been able to stop her from wasting away.
一度は失敗したコンサートを立て直すことができた日本の観客に本物の私を見せることができた
The situation was such that Sasna had been our only hope. She loved Kazusa and was loved by her in
生
return.
きていく力をくれた一生かかっても返せないくらい大きなものを
And the person who protected Kazusa while also breaking her apart.
違うよそれは春樹くんが
いいんだ刹那
だってカズサを救ってほしいって願ったのは
それでも春樹に感謝なんかしない
Yeah.
だって私はこいつさえいなければ
Wow.
あんな辛い思いをしなくて済んだ
Wow.
ごめん
I love this conversation. Holy shit, this is so open. She says that without a smile and without tears.
だから絶対にありがとうなんて言わない逆恨みして理不尽に憎んで一方的に嫌う二度と許してなんかやるもんか
そんな
Kazusa's slightly angry tone is conveying to me that her words are the manner stem from her heart.
でもいいんだもういいんだ
Kazusa intends to end everything. She intends to truly separate from me this time.
今日いい演奏ができた日本のみんなも認めてくれた
She intends to separate from me, the person who abandoned her, and will never be able to love her again.
私にはやっぱりピアノが必要なんだって分かった
She intends to separate from me, the person who has been incapable of doing anything but spoiling her.
だからいいんだよ刹那私はもう過去に思い残すことはない
I'm extremely curious how Kazusa Road is going to look. I'm extremely curious. Like, I have a... Like, maybe like Kazusa Road is going to be like her leaving the way of a piano. In a sense. Or maybe they're going to leave to Vienna together. I don't know. But anyway, that's going to be interesting. To see also Setsuna on the other side of the barricade here. After like we spent so many years with her without Kazusa. God damn it! Back again to this. Ah. Okay. Okay. I will just read. That's the problem for the next road. She intends to leave me. The person who had become nothing more than the past to her.
日本にも思い残すことはない。コンサートは成功した。日本にこだわる理由はほとんどなくなった。あとはこの曲を収録したら本当に何もかも終わりだ。
待ってよ。
However, Cessna's expression is rapidly stiffening as she listens to Kazusa, as if she's realizing the intent behind each and every word. Yeah, Cessna is still stubborn, as always.
終わりだなんてそんなこと言わないでよ。
Don't give me PTSD from the IC, god damn it. Cessna, let go. Come on. Even Kazusa did let go. Come on. Come on.
刹那
Yeah, Haruki have to be the one that supports her here. Cessna, who has been optimistically pushing us forward up until now, finally hesitates the most as we arrived at this point. She's refusing to take another step.
もうあと30分だよ。私たちが3人だけでいられる時間は。
そんなに急がなくても。
急ぐ必要あるだろう。今日中に収録しないといけないんだぞ。
でも
She can only desperately resist her emotions threatening to spill out.
それじゃあ行こうか。2人ともいいかな。
できてないよ。全然何も準備できてない。
God damn it, Setsuna. I get you, but... Nah, yeah. We know that you want, like, you three to be together again, but that's, like, realistically impossible. No, she's already incapable of resisting them. She can now feel it in her bones. She knows that the end of our festival is drawing near.
覚えてない。何も覚えてない。春樹くんの作ってくれた詩も、カズサの作ってくれた曲も。
刹那。
That's why she's desperately trying to make the festival go on, even if she has to raise her voice and looks ridiculous in front of the others watching her. Watching us, yeah. And even though she knows this is futile at this point.
最後なんだ。ちゃんと聞いてくれ。
やだ。
私はもう日本に思い残すことはない。
やだ。
特別な思い入れもない。こだわる理由なんかない。
やめて。やめてよ。
だからこの国を憎む理由はなくなった。
やめてってば。
Ah, Cessna. It was that moment that I saw it. Beneath Kazusa's lowered head was a mischievous smile. Wait, what? Wait, what?
つまりこの国にいない理由もなくなった。これからもよろしくな。
Wait. There's no reason for me not to stay in this country either. Oh my god, you... God damn it! Kazusa the ultimate rage baiter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you serious? Oh, you what a bait. Oh god. And I still can't believe that this is actually what she wants. I mean, I said like it's possible for her to stay because of Yoko and stuff as well. But I really thought like she's actually going to leave. Oh my god. No way. Unless this is also a bullshit. She's like double bullshitting us. She's just saying this so Setsuna can actually finish the song and everything. And then it's going to be, ha, I lied. Sorry, that's the last lie. And it was then that Cessna finally realized it as well. Though she'd already been thoughtfully deceived by then.
私は日本に残るよ。
Okay, what the hell?
これからも母さんのそばに。
Yeah. So she actually wants to stay with her, yep.
隣にいさせてくれ。
Like Yoko was like the main reason actually I thought like Kazusa will actually stay. That I felt like is the main reason. I mean, like, of course, like, Haruki and Setsuna are a reason too, but like we said, like, Yoko doesn't want to leave, and Kazusa care about her mother, so makes perfect sense. Okay, so back here she said that, yeah, I'm going to stay.
なんだよ、もう耳が遠くなっちゃったのかどのみちピアニストとしても長くないな。
ええ、どうやら猛録してしまったみたいね。予想してたのと全然違う言葉を聞いた気がして。
日本に残る。これからもお母さんのそばにいる。
So we're actually going to stay, huh?
今、なんて言ったの？
Oh, Yoko have like teary eye. I'll be staying with you from now on. Oh.
嫌か。
そういう聞き方こそ嫌。私が嫌がるなんて思うの？
Oh.
悪い。本当にちょっと自信がなかったんだ。最近の私、母さんにとっていい子じゃなかったから。
でもカズさ、あなた今高いところを目指すって。
ああ、世界と戦うよ。東間陽子と。ずっと東間陽子のそばにいる。あの嫌味なライバルに参ったって言わせるまで。それが私の上を目指す一番の力になる。ここに残ることこそが自分にとって一番なんだ。
でも私はもうあなたと戦うことはできない。それどころかあなた。
Oh, I did not expect Yoko to break. Holy shit.
あんた一人が負けを認めてもみんなが認めるまで私は認めない。
カズさん、
世間の人間があんたのことをピアニスト東間カズさんの母親と呼ぶようになるまで私はここで戦い続ける。徹底的にあんたの晩節を怪我してやる。日本中の世界中の全員の
Damn, what a declaration.
消してやる。そして私がみんなにとっての東間陽子になる。世界一を目指したあんたの夢を受け継ぐよ。
開演5分前です。そろそろ。
うん、わかった。
Oh my god, why I'm tearing? Holy shit.
母さん。私は記憶の中にある全盛期の東間陽子とこれからもずっと戦っていく。それはきっと辛く長い戦いになると思う。だからこれからも私のそばにいて。私の目指す場所じゃなくていい。ただ私の帰る場所でいてくれればいい。愛してる。
Oh, she said it actually.
私を産んでくれてありがとう。
社長。
Okay, I did not expect Yoko to break. Holy crap. Oh, wow.
ああ。
Oh, wow.
先生、悪い。母さんを興奮させちゃったかもしれない。
One way to put it.
その時のために僕がいるんだよ。さあ、いよいよ最後だ。頑張ってきなさい。
ありがとう。あとは頼みます。
Oh.
Setsuna.
Tears overflow in Sesuna's eyes, and they spill out without even gathering.
おい、今は
And as I notice her tears falling to the ground, I can't help but suddenly remember a similar spectacle that happened before in the past. After all, though we made Cessna cry many times before, there was only one instance in the past that she ever cried so happily and embarrassingly. It was during the night of our trip when we stayed over at the hot springs. During the moment when we swore our eternal friendship.
やめろ。今はやめてくれ、セツナ。お前ボーカルなんだぞ。
And although the vow ended up being broken almost immediately, the passage of 5 years of time sprung forth the opportunity to resurrect it again. Like, Yoko crying just... I don't know, like, it's also good here, but I felt more in, like, Yoko's scene. I don't know why. It was more, had more impact for me than Cessna breaking here. Yeah. Yeah, you deal with this. New Haruki's tactic. Get someone else to deal with the shit. Even so, I couldn't cry in the face of such a happy and embarrassing moment. Nor does Kazusa herself cause a tear. Cessna has shed all her tears needed for us.
なんなんだよ、おい。今日はこんなんばっかじゃないか。
And Kazusa's like, chill, yeah.
お前、まだ学習してなかったのな。刹那をからかったら、どういう報いを受けるかってさ。
Yeah, learned lesson. After all, as much as it's alright to cry over this, there's only one person among us who has the right to do so.
なんとかしろよ、ハルキ。お前の彼女だろ
Do something about this.
お前の生涯の親友だろ。
Oh. She's the one who worked the hardest among us. The one who desperately tries to suppress her heart the most among us. The right goes to none other than the girl who guided us through the tremendous strength of her own feelings. The girl who possesses the strongest heart among us.
ごめんなさい。30分休憩。なんとか泣き止ませて絶対に今日中に取るから。
That's why we think a happy resolution is the most natural thing for her. 20 minutes, that's a long time. Kazusa herself seems to have accepted everything and is tightly embracing the weeping Setsuna. Okay, we're after concert, and maybe we're going to see more of the backstory, more of the back dialogue maybe, on the backstage with Ayo and Takaya, but it's in the next episode. I think like this episode was emotional enough. I think like we are done for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. I will see you in the next episode. Click the like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch, let's get out.